We're taking pulled pork to the next level. We're making pulled pork smash burgers, no beef edition, and I'm telling you, they're some of the best things that we've ever made. Let's roll. To get started, the only way to make this is a pork butt. Now, however you want to do the pork butt, that's completely up to you. We're going to go kind of like plain. I'm going to use this in 2 different videos, but the main one today is all about a pulled pork smash burger. And before you say anything, I know what you're thinking. It's a burger with pulled pork. Nope, I got this idea from Max the meat guy. He literally took pulled pork, created a ball with it with the fat, the tallow from the pork, and smashed it. I'm going to take it a few steps further to see if we can make something fantastic. To get started, just a little base coat, salt, pepper, garlic. Remember, it's a big piece of meat, it can handle it. And then a nice thin coating all over but the cat. And give a big shout out and big thanks to Tyfer for sponsoring this video. Look on my other channel, Pellets and Pits. We absolutely rock it all the time. No shame in the game. I use it all the time, and that channel knows that. So this video is extremely easy because not only do I use it all the time, I truly believe in it. So this is the Tyfer Sink Gold Series. About it. Number 1, crucial, is the fact that it's waterproof. Once you're done, let it cool down, wash it. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's super easy to do, and you just put it back in there and you're done. 2, put it over open coals, open flames. It's good for high heat, so that water resistant really where it's at. Heck, we've even used this thing in sous vide before, which shows you they can be submergible. Number 2, you can do manual or you can do smart mode. Of course, that smart mode, you just go into their app and really play around with it. You can put pork butt, you can put desired temperature. It'll calculate all the things for you. You know the drill. A lot of times, I just do manual, and I'm gonna show you why. So it doesn't really matter. You see the probe right here. Just make sure you insert it up to the little black mark. You gotta be careful with that blade. Forget about how accurate it is. Forget about all the cool little technologies when you pull it up on your cell phone, sitting on the recliner and all that stuff. It's the simple things. It's got the temperature right there. You know how many times I come in here out to the grill and I just want to see the temperature on the base? You know how many times I come out here, get off my recliner, leave my phone, come out here to check on a stick burner or my Weber kettle or even a pellet smoker, and then I can't tell the temperature of it. I know it sounds small, but that's one of my pain points, and that's why I like it so much. So if you guys are interested, hit that link down below so we can save you some moolah. Like I said, I've used this bad boy. This is what I use. You talking about a go-to? What do you really use? This is it right here. I did a little hodgepodge on mine. Don't worry about that. And what I did, since this has a massive, thick heating plate on the bottom, then I just raised my top grate up a little bit. You know, obviously it sits there. I lowered it, but I raised it up from the bottom. So that way this pork butt doesn't just get heat sunk right there. So on the smoker it goes. I'm gonna put it over here. The fire comes from this way. 7:55 in the morning, and I literally just woke up. And then we're showing the Tyfer, because I know you guys want to see it. We only use 1 battery bar. Like, I have not got up. I literally, and I mean this honestly, just now checked it. So I'm gonna make a quick bath. It's about 155, what we got there? 155 degrees internal, which means we could be close to the stall. You know, there's not really exact science when it is, but. So we're just gonna eyeball everything. Some APC apple cider vinegar. Trying some different stuff today. Just a little bit of honey. This is hot honey. About a half a stick of butter. Just a little bit of drizzle-licious of mustard. And really this is for viscosity. We'll come back in here with a little Texas Pete. And then some apple juice. Now if you notice I got that sheet tray on there. This Lone Star has that expanded metal. And that's where I really got in trouble before between this and my pit boss, where you single line this and you set it on there, and then something happens with that sauce or whatever, and then you move it and then it rips a hole in it, you lose all that juice. So I've learned either sheet tray underneath it or double do it. I'm sure we can go to 275 if you wanted to, so we might just do that. Maybe 265 just to play ornery. It is 11:45 and we are done. So you can see right here, yeah, so it's only measured 186, but we talk about probe tender all the time, okay? If you notice, We're only halfway through the battery, so you're talking about 12, 13, 14, 15 and a half hours with plenty of battery left. In and out, in and out, in and out. Absolutely no resistance. This bad boy's done. Now what we're gonna do is let it rest. We need to bring it down to about 150 degrees. I'm gonna let it do it very, very calmly. And that we shred it, make a little balls, and get this burger party started. Now with this, I'm gonna mix it up really good, right? Because you gotta think about it. If you're making this into a burger, then I wanna incorporate as much of that bark in there as possible, leaving all that fat in there. You guys didn't see that. All that fat's rendered out. Good butt. I haven't cooked a pork butt at 225 in forever. Pulled pork is done. You can see I've really went through it like a fine comb. I didn't want to mix it up too much. You're gonna have to balance that, but it looks good right there. So now we'll set this aside. We can finally get to the griddle. Let's throw some bacon down. Alrighty, for a sear station, let's crank this bad boy up to like a medium high. So I'm gonna do the right two about a medium high, and these two, I'm gonna turn this one off, no reason to have it. And then this one's just gonna be on a low, so medium high, low, and off. Definitely saving some of that bacon grease. Get all that fond off of there. One quick tip. Notice how my griddle's clean, right? I just got done doing all the bacon. And I've preached a lot that seasoning comes and goes. It's not just to season it as soon as you get your griddle and then you never have to season it again. If you notice, even though I'm using bacon fat, and I do not believe bacon fat is a way to season a griddle, my griddle's already seasoned, so now we're adding layers. See how we're smoking right now? Turn the griddle up a little bit hotter. If you let this continue to go, you're actually going to season your griddle. So I mentioned there's basically 3 steps in seasoning a griddle throughout the year, throughout the process, right? There's before you cook, you could turn your griddle on. You could throw a hard layer down, let it burn off, and you're good to go. You just got to calm your griddle down. During the process is what I'm doing now. If you notice, literally, technically, I'm seasoning the griddle right now. And then when you're done cleaning everything off, get all the debris off, one thin layer, and you could raise it up and smoke it off and just add one more layer while it's cooling down. But just goes to show that you can actually season more often than what you think. As long as it took to smoke the pork butt, you can imagine my idea of what I was doing changed. I really want to do the Alabama white sauce, and we've created our own Alabama white sauce. The recipe's listed below. When we made this last time with smashburgers, you thought it was too
vinegary
and thin, right? So we've adjusted it quite a bit, added a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just like most recipes. We got some pickles, some pickled red onions, obviously got your buns. But I thought about, if pork is so good, let's flip them after they've been smashed. Brush with a little barbecue sauce, add the bacon and some cheddar. So we're going 2 of them, right? So we're doing the Alabama white sauce versus the traditional barbecue sauce. Alrighty, griddle's heating up, bacon's off, and then I'm literally just taking this pork. No added ingredients at all. All that's pork fat, just like that, and just creating our little balls. Probably a little bit bigger than 2 to 3 ounces, but I don't think we're worried about how thin this is going to be. Still get that fantastic sear because that pork fat renders out. Whew. Alrighty, saving that bacon grease, and that bacon grease is going to be what toast our buns. Just like you would a smash burger. Look at that crust. So for these 2, I'm gonna do the barbecue sauce. Now you could add a little bit more seasoning on there if you wanted to. A little cheese. And we'll put some bacon down on each one. Oh yeah, that looks like a good one. What do you think?
looks good. And
for those, I'm just gonna put a little barbecue sauce, maybe just a little bit more on top. I don't know if there's right or wrong reason. Maybe a little pickles on top or on the bottom, whatever it is. You guys get the drift. Make it however you want to. Nice little landing bed, and we'll just do the same thing. Oh yeah. So far, so good, and I'm impressed for sure. This is one of those things when you see online, you're like, holy crap, you got to make it right away. This hasn't. Oh yeah. All day long. If you wanted to, of course, you could add your bacon to the Alabama one. I just thought it'd be something different. No rhyme or reason in this. God, it's juicy. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's medium rare. You got pink. You should have cooked it all the way through. I don't know. Ironically, I know what you're going to say. It does not taste like pulled pork, but it doesn't taste like a burger either. You got the crispy, you got the bacon, you got the cheese. It will need a little bit of sauce. It might be sauce light because that's a lot of pork. Eat a bit. God. If you can see the juice, watch this. Don't think that for 1 second this thing's dry. Look at that thing. That's all natural fat too. Let me just take one more just in case for scientific purposes.
That's good. That's good flavors. Let me try another bite. You know what it is? The pickles are throwing me off, I feel like. Are those sweet pickles?
No.
Oh, it's the sweet onions. I don't think I like
And the
those
barbecue
pickles.
and the barbecue sauce is sweet. Now if you could dip that, that'd be pretty good. All right, I'm ready for this one right here. This is the one I really had my heart set on. I really think the vinegar matches well with this idea. There's only one way to find out. That's on one right there. Honey, you missed putting the pickle in your mouth.
That's good. I like it. Yes, I like it better with the white sauce. Because the other is just so sweet.
Would you like it with the bacon?
I honestly don't feel like you even need the bacon. I feel like the bacon is an afterthought.
God, that's good. It's different. It is so. This is very few times we looked at something and we said, "Yeah, that's a home run." Shout out to Max. Trust me, he don't need my shout out. But that is a dang good burger. That is awesome. Thanks for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, if you guys click that link below, you can save you some moolah, and you can be making some hoo-yah like this. And that's good.